Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rodrigo. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Rafinha. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Jr. bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chouameni. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Pedri! He's got away with one there. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Pedri. Thinks one through. Ferran Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Valverde. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Yamal. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona come in having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ceballos gets into some space. Dani Ceballos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Martinez was in no mood for any of that. Rafinha. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vinicius Junior. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Ferran Torres. Now it's De Jong. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Alaba. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Dani Olmo. The ball has bounced loose now. Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dani Olmo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe. For Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Brahim Diaz. And that's that. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Ferran Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.